I don't want you to read an entire paragraph. I want you to read one sentence off of the paragraph. Stand up and read one sentence.
Take the hardest one.
There you go. Just read it and pass it along. No, sit back down. You're good.
We are looking forward to our 8th grade trip to Savannah on May 9th, 2012. Yeah.
All right. Pass it. No, go to KK first.
Oh.
And then let's go. Next sentence, KK.
Confirmed reservations will be made based on the number of students who return the permission form along with the first payment of $50.
All right. Let's go out there.
This first payment is your student's deposit and will be non-refundable.
The cost of the trip is $275 and it is all inclusive. Transportation, lodging, meals, sightseeing costs, security, etc. The Savannah trip has become a tradition at Memorial Middle School in enjoyable and appreciating attention of 8th grade.
Go. Loud, please.
Your child should understand that those who show irresponsibility regarding their behavior during the year will not be allowed to participate in the trip. Students who do not attend this field trip will have regular classes and some teachers from attending and be given work that is appropriate for their curriculum. Students
One sentence. Follow the instructions. Pass it down. Let's go. Who's next? Jordan?
If you would like to make a donation to the school to help those students who are less fortunate, it would be greatly appreciated.
All right. Next sentence.
You guys should understand that those who flow in responsibility, regardless of their behavior during the year, will not be allowed to participate in the trip.
Okay.
Alright. The Savannah trip has become a trap. Okay. The Savannah trip has become a Memorial Middle School, and it is an enjoyable project.
Okay. Pass it on to Cordero.
Yeah.
Just read the sentence.
Alright. We will need parents to serve as chaperones. Each adult will supervise a group of 8 students.
Guides will be with us throughout the trip as the children engage small group activities or visit historical sites.
All right. So, when you look at that, if you do not have the ability to read information and convey it to me in a way that is effective, you cannot lead. And that's what companies look for. No matter how cruel that sounds, that form follows functionality. That means that that's what it is. In order for me to put you in charge of multi-millions of dollars, I gotta have you have the ability to communicate what I want done. If that doesn't happen, you won't be that guy. And that's what you gotta understand, is that you gotta develop a skill set in order to be even considered for positions like that. Now you can call it prejudice, racism, discrimination, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, you've got to have the ability to convey information effectively to people in order to be put in the position and the role of leader. So when you look at the characteristics of that leader, one of the main things he can do is communicate. Right?
Right.
And you've got to be able to do it as second nature. That means it shouldn't have to be rehearsed or pushed real hard. You should be able to just pop up and give it up, right?
Right.
So we're going to go around the room again. Stand up. You the CEO of Ford Motor Company. Give us the vision for Ford Motor Company going for this year for the new cars. Just make up stuff.
Alright, I can get some time to think about it, right?
No, you do it now.
Alright, look.
Everybody will get the same thing. You'll get something different. Everybody will get something different. So here you go. You're Ford Motor Company CEO. Give us the vision for your company this year.
Alright. The vision is that we want to make Ford Motor Company huge. We want to spread it out through the region. We want to produce lots of cars. We want to get into a lot of dealerships, and we would like to provide cars that's like a lot different in the 22nd century, and we want cars that has good quality. We want our customers to come back. We want them, to be satisfied, and we want our cars to be correctly designed. We want them to be perfectly modeled, and we want a successful business. We would like our
Okay, now you mumble jumbled us. You talking about stuff that should be a part of your design already. You don't want to sit here and tell the public you want your car to be properly or accurately designed, because that's a part of the quality of your product originally, right? Sit down.
Like a new airbag system.
Jalen, let's go. Jaleel. All right. Yours is that you're the CEO of Kroger stores, and you're trying to promote Kroger gasoline. People using Kroger gasoline.
What do you mean, like, want them to buy it?
Yes, you sell Kroger gasoline as a product. You want to promote people using Kroger gasoline.
Oh, okay.
And you're the CEO of Kroger.
To help, to make people buy more.
Number one, if your hands are in your pockets, you are not convincing me to do anything.
To help more people buy Kroger gas, like, make the prices cheaper than any other gas station, bring more gas in from the Middle East, and then any other gas company, make more, like, and not only at the store, at the Kroger supermarket, like, all around.
It's not easy, is it?
No.
Okay? Oh, you gonna get your turn. You'll get your turn. Don't worry. You gonna get your turn. Let's go.
All around, like, all around the country, all around the world.
Think about what you want to convey. You are a CEO. You're trying to promote a product service line. You are at a loss, right? Because you don't know much about gasoline, and you don't know much about being a CEO. But you're pulling what you know. That's the key. You got to be able to pull what you know into your conversation. Cordero, let's go.
Can you say what you did?
No.
No. Everybody will get a different one. So you will not get the same one. Come on. You are the CEO of a not-for-profit company that, back up a little bit, that you're over helping endangered dolphins. And you're trying to convince people that are at a fundraiser to give money to keep your organization going. Let's go. Make up a fictitious name and a fictitious organization.
We are the dolphin savers or something.
You're a CEO. You're taking in over $1 million a year into your pocket. You've got to be able to communicate this. Let's go. See, this is where you take the fantasy that you guys live in and let's make it a reality. You're a CEO. Your company is on the line. We need you to be able to convince us to give you money so that your company stays alive. I'm a guy that's got the capacity to give you $10, $15 million. So, convince me of why I should contribute.
For dolphins, right?
For dolphins.
The reason you should give us the $10 to $15 million for dolphins is because dolphins, I don't believe they're becoming extinct yet, but people, more sea hunters, growing dramatically.
Okay, I don't give you any money. Go sit down. Next person. You ready? You're the CEO of Taco Bell. CEO of Taco Bell, and you're trying to convince us you want to expand it to Mexico, and Mexico doesn't think that Taco Bell is authentic. So now, they don't think that Taco Bell is authentic. So now you got to convince us that Taco Bell is authentic, and how you'll be able to market your product in Mexico. Let's go.
I am the CEO of Taco Bell. My name is Dominique Rosen. I believe why we should take Taco Bell and place another Taco Bell inside New Mexico, because one, our food is good. Two, our food is not like it's not. Dang, it's hard. Like, okay, it's not. Like, you don't have to pay a whole bunch of money just for one taco. It's just $1 for a taco. We have all different types of tacos. We have the 5-layer burrito. We have all types of tacos. So this is really the reason why I think we should put another Taco Bell inside New Mexico. I believe if we put I believe if we put another Taco Bell inside New Mexico, one, we can still make more money.
Go sit down. Next person.
New Mexico is a state. You're talking about Mexico.
Oh, it is?
Mexico.
Yes, sir, gentlemen.
Not New Mexico.
And you should talk about how you would expand the
CEO.
Taco Bell project.
You got 1 minute to convince me. You are over a jazz music consortium. You need to make me understand why I need to contribute to continue to make jazz be an American music form. And increase awareness among African American youth.
Stop fishing, boy.
Okay, I think it's a good idea because jazz is known for like calm makes people calm. It's like classic music and all the other stuff we have, like pop, rap, and all that stuff. It's not really good for the children. So I think jazz is more best suitable for them because it kind of calms them down and it's classic.
I am a guy that is contributing millions of dollars to your organization. Can you convince me?
You just want Shark Tank me.
No, I do this for a living. Let's go. Have a seat. Next person up. See, the problem is that the business game is real. The business game is real. Shark Tank, those people are cupcakes that's on Shark Tank.
No, it's a show.
It's a show where people, they posture a little bit, but at the end of the day, it really is about black and white. It's about numbers. And if you cannot do the numbers, there's no conversation to be had. I'm not going to give you money because I like you. I'm not going to give you money because I think you're cute. If the numbers don't make sense, there is no reason to have a conversation. And if you all don't come up to that standard of operations and performance, you won't be participants in the game. Jordan, you own a Major League Baseball team. And you're trying to convince your board why you should pay $200 million for Prince Fielder.
Who?
Prince Fielder.
He
used to play for Milwaukee. He just signed a $200 million contract. So you're convincing us, we're the board, we contribute money, we're the board for your baseball team. You're convincing us why we need to pay this money to get this special baseball player. Let's go.
Alright. His name is Prince Fielder, right?
Yeah.
Alright. We need $200 million to get Prince Fielder to come play for the Milwaukee Cardinals, come play for our baseball team. Not only will he benefit our team, but it's better for economic growth more. It'll bring more attractions to the stadium, bring more people to the stadium. So not only will he take us all the way to the major league, the championship, but yet it will help us all around. Not only in the stadium, our crowd is low, we have fans, bringing him and bringing all his fans to the Milwaukee Cardinals Stadium will help us grow out more, will help us get our name out there. See, we can get more endorsements and more benefits bringing him to our team.
Best one thus far. Let's go. Next person up.
All right,
Gregory.
You seem totally nervous.
You Shane, bro.
Shane, come on. Shane, you're the CEO of the company that produces the bread called white wheat. You're going to expand into doing desserts, and you're convincing your board of why expansion into the dessert market is so critical to the success of your company. Go.
I think
you and your company should loan me $200 million because I would like to make desserts for my bread company.
Hold on, number one, $200 million is a lot for desserts.
I make really good desserts.
And you already make money.
I still make really good desserts.
You're not gonna make $200 million on making this.
You should have said like 500,000.
Okay, how about $1 million?
Whatever the amount is, that's fine. Go ahead.
Because I think an expansion like this would bring us into a whole other division, bring in a lot more money, give your company a lot more notice, so you can have a lot more people, a lot more customers coming to you. It would be a lot more customers coming to us. Everybody just wants to eat bread every day. All the
Okay.
time.
So Mr. Shane, on your ROI, which is a return on investment perspective, that's a business plan that you do based on a project that you want to work on. Did everybody get that?
Yes.
ROI, return on investment. That means you look at the product, the investment that you're going to make, and how much time is it going to take you to get your money back. All right. So when you look at your ROI for this dessert project, what are the risks that are involved in you going into the dessert market? What are the risks that you've identified? That means you look at, is there a risk in me doing the new business that I'm trying to do? So if you're doing a car wash and you're going to put it where they got 100 car washes that already exist, the risk is that you're going into an oversaturated market. It means there's too many people providing the service and not enough people who need it. Or if you put it and you say you're the only car wash and it's next to a beach, how would that benefit you? If it's next to a beach, if you have a car wash and it's next to a beach, how would that benefit you if you're doing car washes?
They can just like go chill.
What does the beach have? What does the beach?
Sand.
Bingo.
What about birds? They poop on people's cars a lot.
Birds do too. You can feed the birds a lot, I guess.
It
But
would benefit because if the car wash is right next to the beach, think about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Birds poop on people's cars, and a lot of birds are at the beach. So if you're right next to the beach.
But a more consistent vehicle for your car needing to be washed is the sand, like KK said, and the salt. Salt can rust a car out.
Yes.
So people have to wash their cars, and people like for their cars to be clean when they ride on the beach because they want everybody to see them. Okay. All right. Next, let's go.
That was good.
Great.
That was good.
Yeah, great, man. Bro, I'm not. Guess this shit is my
You are the CEO of Universal Circus, and you want to be able to a circus, and you want to be able to expand your circus entertainment system to be more mainstream, like Barnum and Bailey, versus the Universal Circus, which is more African American oriented. You want to be able to market your product to a broader audience, and you need money to do that. So you're asking your board for resources to expand your market. And tell us how you're going to expand your market. Let's go.
Wait, when you say broader, you mean like mixed ethnic groups?
Yeah, exactly. That's money.
Well, today, board, I am here to present to you on why I should have the donations to have a greater so I can expand the circus, because more nowadays there's not a lot of mixed ethnic groups around to show the culture of African Americans and Asians together, of showing how the circus life can be. And I think that if we expand it around the world, everybody can enjoy the entertainment. Maybe it'll be a fun thing to do for kids on the weekend. Instead of going to the movies, getting into trouble, they can come to a safe environment and see cool things, learn how to do things, and maybe even want to learn how to do the things that we do, things like that.
You're losing me. You're nervous. Go sit down. Greg, let's go.
I'm nervous and stuff. I don't think I had.
Alright, I would have said something like we will have gymnastic programs for the kids.
Greg, you are CEO of a car racing company. We need you to tell us why you need money to expand and go from your current NASCAR to doing Formula One cars.
What you mean?
Formula One is a different style of body type of a car. So it's a whole different racing genre. Formula One does more tracks that are rural. Instead of just going in a circle, Formula One they drive through cities.
They're like more dangerous.
You like Need for Speed?
Faster.
Yeah.
I feel that we should get like better cars.
Well, first, what's your name?
Oh, my name Greg.
Okay.
I attend Memorial Middle School.
That's your whole name?
Okay.
Got this, bro.
You're CEO. Let's go.
Okay, I'm a CEO. Okay. I feel that we should get like longer tracks than like going all the way around in circles. I feel that you should like make a track where it's like when you like go through a tunnel, then you gotta make one turn, go up a hill, make down the hill, and all that. And I feel that we should get better cars instead of have like the old dash cars, like a Camaro racing car. We should like get one of them, add like stickers and all that stuff on it.
Are you convincing me of anything?
No, he ain't telling you anything.
You just told me.
You should just
He totally on the
name me that hot dog with rock on it.
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Everybody want to be a CEO?
I mean, I do.
What's the best though? What's the best?
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to be a CEO. But once again, you get confused on the processes and the skill set that it takes you to be effective at that role. A chief executive officer is the top tier of a company. He's the top guy. He is well educated. He is very experienced. He is articulate. He is decisive, and he doesn't make mistakes. And if he does, he fixes them so fast that you wouldn't know that he ever made it. So I do these classes to try to get you guys to a point of understanding what it takes to be a top executive. And at some point in your life, you'll have to take the process seriously, or you won't realistically even be a participant at any level in the executive.